Hello, everyone. Welcome to Typecast Tussle. My name's Asher.
Wade.
And I'm Pat.
I'm just going to explain the premise of this show real quick. Basically, we've got 6 different actors here, a list of them, and each of these actors has played numerous roles in numerous films, and we are here to answer the question of which of their characters would win out when facing up against the others. Now, this isn't a, complete list. We're not going through their whole profile, but we got a decent amount. We got a decent spread. 2 of us are going to be arguing, and one of us will be judging. Will be the final say over which side made the best case. This is kind of free form, we're loosey-goosey with the rules, so we'll figure it out as we go along. It's a new age podcast / animated short web series. All right, so today, our first contender is Will Smith. The characters that we are discussing today are Hancock from the movie Hancock, the Genie from the movie Aladdin, Jay from Men in Black, Robert Neville from I Am Legend, and Hitch from Hitch. Pat and Wade will be the 2 discussing. I will be the moderator.
I do have a question, actually.
What's up?
What is, the arena that these people are fighting in? Are they just, on Earth, or are we just putting them in, a boxing ring?
It's a good question. What do you guys think? What do you think would be fairest?
I like to imagine they were all walking down a different part of the street and all came together in the middle of the square and, immediately see each other and know what's up, and then they start fighting.
Okay, so it's like in a cityscape?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do we want to remove all civilians just to make it easier?
No, you have to keep the civilians there.
The collateral damage would make it interesting.
Okay, alright, so collateral damage. Alright, we're already 5 minutes in. We're off to a good start. Okay, you guys are ready? Then, Pat, why don't we start with you? Of these 5, which do you think would win?
Okay, now, I'll go through all 5 real quick. Hancock, obviously, maybe arguably the strongest physically of all 5 of them. Genie, probably the strongest overall. He seems to be like some sort of eldritch being. Robert Neville is kind of a guy who's good at shooting. And Jay is obviously a very well-trained member of whatever that organization is. Is it just Men in Black?
Yeah,
it's
Just Men in Black. Okay, yeah. But in the press coverage that's been leading up to this fight and this discussion, no one has really been putting any of the money down on Alex Hitchens from the movie Hitch. For those of you who haven't seen Hitch, which might be everybody.
I've seen it. I was like 8.
This is a movie that I don't think is aged poorly at all, but Alex Hitch is he lives in New York, and pretty much what his job is, he's able to afford a studio apartment in New York off of this job because of how good at it he is. But men that are not conventionally attractive, so more nerdy, I guess, Kevin James, for example, plays one of the men he has to help, hire him to make them more confident and or be more desirable in the eyes of women. Like I said, wonderful.
Right.
Now, I think this man is a sociopath because he goes on Sherlock Holmes level investigations into these people in order to find the best way to get these guys to become the person they would like to marry. And I think he's actually harboring some sort of deep under-seated evil.
Right.
Now, with that in mind, I think he might be able to potentially manipulate or skew these conditions into his favor.
How so?
Well, see, I feel like he's the sort of man. Well, okay. Well, I've told you who I think is gonna win. I feel like I need to know who Wade thinks is gonna win.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's fair. All right, Wade. Who do you think is taking the crown in this one?
I'm gonna have to go with Agent J of the Men in Black.
Okay. All right. So, why don't you give us just a quick overview of Agent J, and what do you think he has going for him?
First off, I guess, if anyone hasn't seen Men in Black, which they should, Men in Black's basically secret organization separate from the government that basically kind of acts as like, they kind of like take in aliens on Earth and like help them like hide and kind of adjust to human life. But then they also act as like the police force of the aliens on Earth. They have access to a lot of alien tech that's pretty futuristic. Like when that movie was made, like CDs and microwaves, they've helped like human advancement as well. So,
Right.
But they also have powerful weapons and assortment of other things, along with a lot of networks throughout New York City where their home base is.
And Will Smith plays one of these agents alongside Tommy Lee Jones. All right, I'll leave this up to the two of you. Give me your cases as to why your person would win.
Are you going first, or?
Who will blink first?
I've said my piece on Alex Hitchens.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you, Pat.
Yeah.
You might have a little bit of work to do to convince me why just some dude would beat out a man with access to.
Let me give you a little story about Alex Hitchens. Okay, so
Okay.
from the plot
All
of
right.
the movie,
I wanna hear
from
this.
what I can remember, I saw it maybe 5 or 6 years ago, formulated my opinions, and then never thought about it again until this
Of
day.
course.
From what I can remember, he meets a woman that he falls in love with immediately, doesn't learn her name, and then within 24 hours knows so much about her that it is frankly a little disturbing. So
Okay.
I'm already making the assumption that he has some sort of connections, if not running at least up to the Pentagon, maybe further.
Right.
We're talking deep connections that he's able to do background checks, all sorts of different things. He's also, at different parts of the movie, shown to be very either suave, fluid, that sort of thing. So I think he might have some unspoken history, maybe in the military or something.
Right.
Or-
Now.
That being said,
Now.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you go.
Well, I'm just wondering how much of that is speculation and how much of that is.
I
has
was just
any-
gonna
Now-
say this.
Now, the
This
funny
does
part
sound
is
like a lot
that
of
all of this is
speculation.
speculation.
Okay. Oh, all of this. Okay. All right.
No, all
right.
of this discussion will be speculation. But I will say, with prep time, this is the Batman answer. He is the Batman answer. With prep time, he could probably maybe beat all 4 of these people. But unfortunately, my actual answer is gonna be Hancock because he has superpowers.
Okay. All right. So you completely just took us on this whole epic journey.
I just wanted
Every time
Alex
they
Hitchens
Hancock.
to be on this list just because I remembered that movie.
Because you
And
wanted
not
me
liking
to
it.
crop the image of Alex Hitchens into this. That was your goal.
It's just 5 different pictures of Will Smith.
That's all this is gonna be in the showdown thing. But now I have to just put a dude. Like he's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now that you've used some of your time, Wade, why would Agent J beat Hancock, the superhero?
Alright, so first off, Hancock is an alien, and
Ooh.
so is his supposed to be wife,
Ooh.
who, once they're within approximate close range to each other, become basically human, having all of the weaknesses that humans normally do. This is also why I wanted civilians present, just in case, you know. Anyways, so
What a
I'm
human
assuming-
shield.
what?
You wanted a city-sized human shield.
No. So that way she would be present, because if it was like in like a room with just these two, and we didn't have access to anyone else.
Right.
So basically, I'm thinking this guy sees this guy, he's like, that's an alien. I remember him because he looks like me.
Of course. Right. Good
And
point.
also, he can use his MIB tabs and be like, well, we have to find his like sister, wife, or whatever the heck, however that works. And no, it's just wife. It's just wife.
Sure.
Find him, get Jason Bateman out of there, and
Wait, when's Jason Bateman show up in this movie?
Oh wait, no, he is. I
Yeah.
forgot
Jason
he's
Bateman's
in it.
in Hancock?
He's her husband.
Is he Marty Bird?
The origin story. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Alright, so I'm learning here that Wade knows more about the Hancock lore than I do, and I know more about the Hitch lore than I know about Hancock.
Okay. Alright, so then give me your take.
But
Give me your take.
hear me out. So you might have
Right.
all of New York City as a human shield, or whatever,
Right.
and you might have the cricket gun that's really small but comically does more damage than a lot of stuff. But I will say, all it takes is Jay saying, I don't think I can say the word that triggers Hancock in the movie, but if he says that word to Hancock once, he will immediately just go all out on Jay, no matter how much he looks like him. And I'm pretty sure he's got super speed and he can like sharpen the rim of a lamp just by touching it or something. So from that, I think he's actually able to defeat you.
Well, you think that, but remember, these guys walk up in the street, they look at each other, they know what's going on. Jay's first move, pulls out the flashy thing, boom, your guy, memory wiped.
Hancock,
right?
in many scenes,
like,
is wearing
who even-
sunglasses. He is wearing sunglasses in many scenes.
These are special sunglasses, though.
Are
the
they?
Men in
Are
Black
they,
have
though?
special sunglasses. Yes.
I'll research it. I'll research it. Keep going.
I feel like I
research
remember
it.
a scene where Jay goes, "Sir, can you please remove your glasses?" to somebody before flashing it. I feel like I remember that. But I might also just be making that up in a panic to save my case here, so...
I'm pretty darn sure they are specialized lenses disguised as normal sunglasses, so as not to raise suspicion amongst humans living normal lives. But I'm saying he flashes, your guy has no idea what's going on. Then I tell you, hey, you need to go find this chick at this address. You go there. She's like, what are you doing here? Meanwhile, you're losing all of your powers. Next thing you know, cricket blow up half of Jason Bateman's house, killing you inside.
Gosh. Wait, so you're telling me Jay already has this... Just because I'm an alien, I feel Jay is famously not good at remembering a lot of stuff about the technicalities of the alien world, and I feel like since he's never met this dude before, he probably hasn't read about him.
Whoa.
At all in the
I'm
database.
talking like, I'm way ahead of you. I'm at like Men in Black 3 when he's like he's like the new K. Dude.
When he's
he knows
time
everything
traveled.
that's going on.
Okay, well, there's one thing you failed to take into account, and that is the genie's hand is currently closing around you, and you think, hey, you weren't supposed to be part of this fight. And then you realize that Alex Hitchens has grabbed the lamp and used one of his 3 wishes to force the genie to attack
Wait,
you.
are they all in the fight, or are we saying that there are 4 of them and we pick 2 to fight, or are they all present?
I was under the assumption they were all walking into the square at the
They
same
are
time.
all present. They are all present.
Alex Hitchens was able to figure out how the genie worked and grab the lamp within half a second.
Dude, his reaction time's so slow, he's drunk as hell, man.
Alex
Guy's an
Hitchens.
That is
alcoholic.
true.
Hancock? Yeah, I'm back on Hitch.
Can't even
I'm
fly
back
straight.
on Hitch right now.
You're back on Hitch?
Hitch is
You
the one that
can't
grabbed
jump
the
back
lamp,
and
you
forth.
fools.
You have to choose one.
Hitch was never, ever gonna be anything but my choice.
All right, you're locked in. You can't back out of Hitch now. It's
I
Hitch
wasn't
or
backing
bust,
out of Hitch.
baby.
This is what happened. Hitch got the genie
my
lamp,
God.
and he used his first wish to make you forget he was there. And so you
How does
just
Hitch
focused
get
on
the
Hancock.
genie lamp?
I was constructing my argument about how the fight would go.
Hitch would not get. Look, dude, if we all met each other, Agent J's pulling out his flashy thing right away. That's probably gonna erase both Hitch and Hancock's
Unfortunately,
mind.
Hitch is cool, so he does have sunglasses.
But is he wearing them now?
Yes.
No,
It's a sunny day in New York.
they're not even. They can't like block the neuralizer. Dude.
Wait, is it daytime or nighttime? Because if Robert Neville is there could be vampires on the street as well. We forgot to take that into account.
We're not adding those in. We're not adding those in. It's just the people. Okay, so it says in the new Men in Black International movie, one of the characters avoids being neuralized by casually shielding your face with a curtain, so it's obviously not that hard to avoid it. I do agree, though, that there has to be something more to it than just sunglasses, although perhaps it's simply the smaller handheld neuralizers that can be blocked by sunglasses and the larger, seemingly more powerful ones, seen later, are able to penetrate more.
Wait, does she actually just block it with a curtain?
Apparently.
Wait a second. I'm assuming this is in New York, right?
Yes.
Agent J pulls out his car keys, hits the button on
no.
him that sets off the neuralizer built in to the Statue of Liberty.
That's right.
Neuralizing the entirety of New York City.
Ooh.
You see, what you forgot is that Alex Hitchens already removed the batteries in your car keys. You don't understand. Alex Hitchens has Sherlock Holmes Moriarty-esque levels of intellect and planning. He has already discombobulated you in his mind.
He's not that good, though. He can't read the future. He reads like people.
And he's able to manipulate them, like he manipulated the genie into helping him by using the lamp.
Okay, let's be real here about the genie lamp. The dog of Roberts would be the first one to get that.
You know what?
Who?
Robert Neville. Is it Newville or Neville, the character?
Oh, don't remind me about Sam. I'll cry, bro.
Oh, no, you're right, though. So he sends Sam... Wait, did we just arrive at the correct answer? Sam gets the genie lamp. He gets the genie lamp and runs back to Robert, and then he uses his wish to just destroy all of the rest of his competitors, and that's it.
But then does the genie win?
I guess he could just tell the genie, hey...
Kill yourself?
Okay, well, concede the fight.
Dang, Wade.
I thought this was a fight to the death, alright?
Wade went to the atomic option.
Yeah.
Wait, does the genie start in the lamp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, honestly, that might take it.
But then, Robert Neville looks around, pets Sam, stands up and pulls off his mask to reveal he's actually Alex Hitchens
He's not, bro. Sam
okay.
would know.
I would argue.
I love the image of Will Smith pulling off a mask to reveal Will Smith underneath it.
Okay. I'm just saying, I think I could press a button on my car keys before someone could get their dog to hand back the lamp, because you know that dog's gonna want to play tug-of-war for a little while.
Not Samantha, bro. Not Samantha. She takes things seriously.
I am sort of shocked you haven't brought up either the motorcycles or the car, Wade. That are pretty much like WMDs in their own right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could, get away from... I'm assuming it would be hardest to, get away from the battle. So I was thinking, deneuralizer, and then from there I can back away and use, my full Men in Black resources pouch to really take everyone down, you know?
But as you are doing this, surprisingly, Chris Gardner, his character in Pursuit of Happiness, comes up and starts trying to settle you
No, he doesn't.
brain scanning machine.
He's too busy. He's too busy training his Karate Kid son, bro. He's way too busy.
No, because he got a call that this would be a good time to
What are you
start
talking
selling
about? Karate Kids?
these
Karate
machines.
Kid's parents.
remember
He was
from
only
Alex
raised by his
Hitchens.
mom, dude.
They're stuck on a futuristic Earth with Will Smith bleeding out from a cut femoral artery.
And then a big zoom out happens, and we go across the Hudson Bay over to New Jersey, and there with a sniper rifle is Deadshot.
All the characters we said will not be in this.
Are making an appearance.
I think, frankly, I'm gonna have to call it.
A lot of opinions have been thrown around.
Yeah,
Each one more fiery than the last.
Let's weigh this out. The way I see it, the argument is between Robert Neville and Sam getting the lamp.
Forgot to clarify, it is actually Alex Hitchens in disguise.
Is not Alex Hitchens in disguise.
It's not.
It's between that, Alex Hitchens manipulating people,
Gaslighting you into letting him win.
Hancock absolutely obliterating people, or Jay neuralizing everyone in an instant.
With the Statue of Liberty.
With the Statue of Liberty, which I honestly don't know if he would do, because I don't know if he would. Well, I guess it would be.
He
fair
does
that
it in
would
Men in
know-
Black 2, can confirm.
I know it is. I know it's there, but I don't know if he would maybe try the small neuralizer first, wouldn't he?
He probably
before
would.
going to neuralizing all of New York.
Yeah.
He would try and neuralize just these people first, and we still don't know if regular UV blocking sunglasses would work.
I don't know. If this man sees a genie, he's gonna be like, I don't
But
know.
the genie isn't out yet. The genie is still in the lamp.
Not to mention that you did, from the reading you said the more powerful deneuralizers would probably be able to penetrate through objects, which would likely include sunglasses.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying is, would he immediately go to the Statue of Liberty? I'm not so sure. I think he may try the regular neuralizer because he doesn't know the full, scope of all of this, and he doesn't necessarily want to neuralize all of New York City with a wave of his hand.
Why not? I don't think he cares that much. He's neuralized a lot of people.
I think he'd get in trouble. Like, isn't that happens at the end of the movie after like all this stuff happens, right? And it's like their last resort, right?
No, he only does it because a spaceship flies to the sky, and he's like, oh, some people probably saw that. Pyong.
I want you to know that currently, all that we have said has actually just been a preview into the mind of Alex Hitchens as he hyper-calculates the outcome of this fight. like Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes.
Now it all happened. I like the idea of Robert Neville using Sam, but I might have to give this to Jay because I feel like neuralizing all of them would just take so much quicker,
It'd be almost instant. He probably already has the sunglasses on.
Yeah. He didn't even take them off.
Hear me out. He pulls out the neuralizer, and then he looks over to his left. Alex Hitchens gets his attention and says, "You need to make a choice, Jay." And he shows him a video feed of Frank the Pug being lowered over a vat of lava.
Okay, Pat, I will agree with you that given prep time, Hitch is a far more dangerous adversary. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Jay as the victor in the Will Smith Battle Royale. I really, second closest, I'd probably go with Robert Neville with that whole plan. I think that was a brilliant use. With that, we have our Will Smith victor. Well done, both of you. Some excellent points. A lot of twists and turns through there.
There were a lot of opinions shared by Wayne, not facts by me, but
I mean, you can say what you're gonna say. All right, so with that, we have our first episode down, our first victor. Next episode, we will be diving into Brad Pitt and all of his characters to see who comes out victor in that. That will be Pat and me arguing it, and Wade serving as moderator.
Wade famously does not know Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
What? I know
Wade doesn't know
Brad Pitt.
Wade, you told me yesterday that you've never seen a movie with Brad Pitt in it.
I literally did not talk to you yesterday.
you.
Also, all the listeners and watchers out there, if you disagree or you think a different Will Smith character would have won, be sure to let us know in the comments down below. With that, I am Asher.
Wade.
I'm Pat.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.